Thank you for having me here. I am Dr. Seema Bhargava. I head the Department of Biochemistry at Ganga Ram Hospital in New Delhi. In addition, I am the president of the Association of Clinical Biochemists of India, which is a 50-year-old association, and it's a national association. And I am also the chair of the diagnostic division of the Consortium of Accredited Healthcare Organizations. I also happen to be a full member of the Evidence-Based Laboratory Medicine Committee of the International Federation of Clinical Chemistry and Laboratory Medicine. And in all these capacities, I work towards the betterment of patient care. That is my ultimate goal. When we talk about quality, everyone thinks it's just numbers and nothing much to it. But actually, all those numbers translate into better patient care. If we are able to give the right test at the right time, in the right framework of time to the clinician, he is able to manage his patient much better. And that is what the role of all diagnostic services is, be it the laboratories, be it the X-ray, be it the MRI, CT scan, ultrasound, anything. All labs and all diagnostic services work towards that one goal. And technologically, things have become so advanced today that the methodologies we have, let us talk about clinical biochemistry because I'm a biochemist, we have smaller and smaller coefficients of variation, which translates into larger and larger sigma matrix. I know the world class is 6 sigma, but if you actually look at the lab, that would mean 6 sigma actually means 1 defect per million opportunities. Or rather, 6 sigma is 340 defects per million opportunities. So in 1 million tests, do you really want to have 340 defects? No. So I think labs and all diagnostic services should try and achieve much more than 6 sigma. Yes, they should reach 6 sigma. That should be their goal. That should be their aim. But their goal should be much beyond 6 sigma, especially in larger labs where 1 million tests are being done in one day. So you don't want 340 tests to be wrong. Second thing is all these equipments that we have, the newer equipments that we have, they are very fast. They have shorter methodologies. They are tuned to helping us give the patient result in the shortest amount of time. At the same time, they maintain a high level of quality in terms of standard deviation and coefficient of variation. And that is how we are able to give to the clinician what he requires. And having said that, that doesn't mean that everything has to be totally automated. You can have manual tests also if done by a very conscientious technical staff. You will have the same quality as in your automated instrument. It's not that easy if you're dealing with large numbers, but if you're dealing with small numbers, yes, you can have semi-automated equipments and still achieve the same. And that is about the advancements. However, there are many challenges that we come across in quality. First is the perception that, oh, it's so difficult. Actually, if you are streamlined and if you are organized, it is not difficult. Secondly, we have many standards to help us through, and the major standard is the international standard, what the International Standard of Organizations has come out with, and that is termed 15189. That is such a good standard that it tells you where you can do what. It leaves the actual methodology to you, but it still tells you how to go about things. And therefore, we should aspire to follow these standards. Then quality might become less challenging. The other challenge is in many smaller labs, they find, okay, quality can be only maintained by high-line instruments and costly reagents, and it isn't really cost-effective. But that is a misconception, because when you run one control in 8 hours for one analyte, you are assuring that the next 100 or 500 tests are done without repetitions. And without repetitions means you are saving on that, on those 500 tests. Say maybe you're saving half of them from a repetition. Otherwise, under normal circumstances, you would have to repeat it because you're not sure of the result. So then, what should be our way forward? What we need is the understanding of quality. That is the most important thing. Understanding not just of quality, but of all the methodologies that are to be used in that. And for that, education in these areas, and not only educating the laboratory people and the diagnostic services, but also the clinicians as to what they can demand and what they can get from a report and what they can see in that report. And for that, CAHO works day and night. They have so many of these, what should I say? They have webinars and they have courses on quality and how to interpret it and how to take it forward. Like in 1 year, we are conducting about, this year we're going to be conducting about 40 webinars in 1 year. So what we have in our webinars is a mixture of the diagnostic services and the clinician. And both of them come together for maybe one disease modality or maybe one sample type or maybe one test type. And everything is formulated according to that, so that the diagnostics get to know what the clinician needs and the clinician gets to know what the diagnostics can offer and is actually giving him, so that he is not worried about the result that he has got. He knows what it is.